My name is Martyn Lucas, World Piano Man, voted by Sir Elton John in 2002, fifth Phantom of the Opera, and I've toured 195 countries, so you can imagine I'm getting old now, hence no hair. There it is. Got a hat on tonight. Why have I got a hat on? Well, because I have fellow musicians tonight, and for some reason, piano players tend to always wear one of these hats. I've no idea. When I did the Top Hat and Tiara gig with Elton John, I asked him. He never wore a flat cap. I don't think Billy Joel does it very often either. But anyway, nevertheless, most of my mates out there in piano world land wear one of these hats. So you always know when I have a piano player on the show, I wear one of my hats. Right. Bit of housework, folks. Let's click on the subscribe button. Here we go. See that there? Click on the subscribe button and ring the bell. Do you know what? I love to do it twice. I always do it twice. There we go. Click on it. There it is. Ring the bell. Thank you very much. All right. We got our guests waiting in the green room. The lovely Susan and Cliff in the green room. They're waiting to come out. They're waving at me. I don't know why you're waving. They can't see you, folks. They'll see you in a minute, though, right? They've drunk all my champagne again, folks. I've got to stop supplying this champagne. Do you know what? Let's start the show. You know how the show starts, folks? You're singing it along at home. Are you singing it? If you're not singing it, you need to be singing it. This is the Martyn Lucas Chat Show song. You ready? All right, here we go. Welcome to the Martyn Lucas Show. We bring you all kinds of chat and that. We bring you the people that you want to know at the Martyn Lucas Show. Welcome to the Martyn Lucas Show. We bring you all kinds of chat and that. We bring you the people that you want to know at the Martyn Lucas Show. How are we doing? We're back with our guests. Should we bring them in? They're waiting in the green room. Shall we bring them in? Here they are. Let's unmute them. Are you folks? How you doing? Press the unmute button. Say hello.
There we go. We're here.
There they are.
We were dancing. You can see us in the background behind you.
Cliff and Susan, I'm so happy to have you on the show tonight. These guys are great. I tell you why they're great. One, they're great people, but also really good musicians. And what makes them unique in many respects is the fact that you're a husband and wife couple, right? For the last few years.
We are.
How nice is that? I know what that's like. I've done 195 countries and probably 99.9 of them on my own. So I know what it's like as a touring musician. So it's wonderful to have you both here.
Thank you.
You're both looking very dapper tonight, looking very young, I may say.
We try to match as a married couple. We're always, when we go on stage and whatever, we're trying to get better about matching. And it's like the black go-to outfit. Let's just wear black.
I love it. Have you noticed tonight I've wore my piano man hat. I wore the piano man hat for you.
I love it. I think it's a good look for you. You said all the piano players wear those hats. I said, well, I need to go find me a hat.
How about Cliff with that beard? Look at that.
I know.
It's my staple.
And the COVID haircut, the lack of hair.
This hair is not usually like this. It's never been this way.
I'll show you a COVID haircut. That's a COVID haircut for you.
Yeah,
that's a COVID haircut. I do it myself. I got a set of clippers I got on Amazon and just zip it off every couple of weeks. There you go. That'll be you. That'll be you, Cliff, in about 30 years, mate.
I don't know.
All right, we're gonna chat much more to Cliff and Susan very, very shortly. But now, say that again. Now for a bit of music. See you back in a few minutes, folks. Here's Elton John's "I'm Still Standing." Here we go with Elton John's "I'm Still Standing." Hey, come on. You could never know what it's like. Blood like faces, just like eyes. Cold lone light that shines from you. You wind up like the wreck you hide behind that mask you use. Did you think this fool could never win? Look at me, I'm coming back again. The taste of love in a simple way. If you need to know why I'm still standing, you just fade away. Don't you know I'm still standing, better than I ever did. Looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. I'm still standing after all this time, picking up the pieces of my life with without you on my mind. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing, yeah, 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 yeah. Once I never could hope to win, started down the road leaving me again. The threats were meant to cut me down. Our love was just a circus and you'd be a clown by now. Don't you know I'm still standing, better than I ever did. Looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. I'm still standing after all this time, picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on now, here we go. Wherever you are around the world tonight, clap your hands, sing along with me. To Elton John's I'm Still Standing on World Day, come on. Don't you know I'm still standing, better than I ever did. Looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. I'm still standing after all this time, picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. 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 All right. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing, right.
That's it.
And here we are back in the green room with the lovely Cliff and Susan. How are you, folks?
We're good. How are you?
You're great.
I'm all right.
I love that song, by the way. That's a great song.
It's a great song, isn't it? I thought I'd put that in because I got the young folks on tonight. Now, you look really young. I'm 50. I'm 52 this year. Yeah, 52.
I don't mind telling you, I'm 40 this past December.
And I'm 43.
You're not 43.
He's not 43.
I married young. He's 28. He's
28. 28. Look at him. I love it. Fantastic. Brilliant.
I think people are always afraid to ask because they know there's an age difference, but I'm proud. I'm 40 and proud.
Absolutely. I couldn't care less. Just a number, right?
Right.
I've got some great stuff here I want to show folks, right? So I'm going to bring you in now. Where is it? Can I bring you into the Zoom call? Let me see how I can get this up. Hang on a minute. We've just lost. Oh, can you talk to me, guys?
Yes, 1, 2, 3.
There it
check,
is.
check.
Fantastic. Yeah. Good. We had a little glitch there for a moment.
Okay.
I'm just showing a few of your slides that you sent me.
Yes.
I know what this is like. When I came to the US, right, I joined Chambers and started doing that business meetings and meeting people. You love having meetings, right? You love having meetings about meetings.
To have more meetings, right?
So what we got here is the Big Red Dog Productions. This is your thing because you're not only musicians, but you're also managing a club now, right?
So we wear many hats. I'll give you the rundown. Big Red Dog Productions is our music production and artist development company. And under that, we also produced a major festival last year here in Little Rock, Arkansas. And but as well, we do a lot of touring internationally. And I just recently, and I say but it's really a collective effort. So we are now doing the entertainment director position at Willie D's Dueling Piano Club here in Little Rock, Arkansas. So what you're looking at, this slide here, is just a bit of history on what I've done with music. And then Cliff and I met 4 years ago here in Little Rock on the stage at Willie D's. And we just released a debut single together as a duo. So that slide you were showing there has all of the history of the original music we've released.
Hey,
so Big Red Dog Productions.
Talking about music, I think it's time that our listeners, had listened to you. Because they've heard me a million times. They hear me like every day of the week. But you're new to my channel. So let's bring in some music, shall we? This is Cliff and Susan. And I'm really excited because in a minute we're going to play one of your own songs, right? You sent me this afternoon. All right, but before then, here's a bit of music. This will get your foot tapping, guys. You'll love this. Here we go.
Just call on me, brother, when you need a friend. We all need somebody to lean on. You just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. All right, come on now. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend, and I'll help you carry on. For it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You just call me when you need a friend. Call me. You just call me. You just call me.
I love it. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend, help you to carry on. It won't be long, I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. I love it. Oh, great. Absolutely fantastic. I love that. Hang on a minute. Let me bring you back in again. There you go, folks. I wasn't going to do that, but I thought, what the heck? I was getting into it. That was
I love
great.
I like it.
You got a great sound, guys. I love it.
Thank you.
Absolutely great. Really great. It's such a wonderful thing that you get the chance to work and perform together in such a unique way. Absolutely great. Well, while you were listening to that, folks, I was getting some other bits and pieces for you, because not only do Susan and Cliff do their music, there's many, many things they do. Look at this, folks. They've been busy. Look at this. They've been making masks. Tell me what this is all about. What's going on here?
Good.
Obviously, during COVID, as it kind of taken its course in America, we just saw the need for it. And she fortunately knows how to sew. We had a sewing machine, and she was like, we just got to start making masks. So we started doing that together, and she has become a fabric addict.
Yes.
And will buy every fabric that she sees in.
I love buying all of the different fabrics for anything from sports teams to cute stuff for girls and guys and little boys and girls and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, it was basically a way to pivot our business, because we lost all of our work during COVID. You know, all of our touring went away.
Absolutely.
And so it was a nice thing that my mother taught me to sew when I was young.
I love that. I tell you what you've managed to do as well. You've managed to make COVID masks look cool.
Oh, well, thanks.
They're both cool, right? Look at that.
AC/DC and guitars and piano, all kinds of fabric.
Absolutely great. I've been sort of kicking around McKinney in Texas with a little green thing that Leah, my wife, found from Kroger. It's not very rock and roll, I'm afraid. There's no piano or nothing like that on it.
Send me your address and I'll surprise you with a couple of them. That would be
There you go. There you go. Fantastic. All right, I'll hold you to that. Brilliant.
Yeah.
All right, what we're going to do now, folks, we're going to go to some more music, and when we come back, we're going to be hearing much more about Cliff and Susan, and they'll also, coming up shortly, they'll be playing one of their own songs. We're very, very excited about that as well. In the meantime, it's a request. I got a request over on DK Live. I'm so chuffed tonight that some of our gamers joined in. That never happened. That's the first time. So welcome our friends from DK Live. Someone said, do you know any Josh Groban? Well, I just managed to grab it while Cliff and Susan were doing their song. Here's Josh Groban's You Raised Me Up.
When I am down, my soul so weary, when troubles come, my heart burden be. And I am still wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong and I am on your shoulders. Raise me up to be more than I can be. Raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong and I am on your shoulders. Raise me up to be more than I can be. You raise me up so I can climb on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong, I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to be more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong and I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to be more than I can be. You raise me up to be more than I can be.
And there we go, a bit of You Raise Me Up, Josh Groban. Thank you ever so much for that request on DK Live. Never get any gamers come and watch me, so I'm chuffed to bits. I feel like I'm down with the kids tonight. I got the gamers watching me.
I didn't even know about that. I'm excited. This is our first time to be on that. So.
Hey, do you know, tonight we've had a record number across all the 30 platforms. We're just over 1,900 viewers live on all. That's my highest number for the chat show, so that's great. We've only got a few people on YouTube watching us, but all the other platforms, they all add up. So that's absolutely great. So thank you so much, everybody that has joined us. Susan, I wanted to talk to you about being a piano player and Cliff as well, you know, as a musician touring. Because I know I started when I was 4 years of age. I got my name from George Lucas. My parents were friends with George from Star Wars, and my godfather was Kenny Baker. He's a little man inside the robot, R2-D2. Hence, that's where my name Martyn Lucas came from as a stage name. It's not my actual name. It's my stage name. And I started touring, and I grew up and did shows and stuff like that. And I started in the Music Man. That was the first one. 76 trombones. I was the little boy with red hair and with the lisp and so on. And then I grew up and I started doing my gigs, you know, probably like you did. And then years later, I did Phantom for 6 months, and then I went around and did my shows at theatres. So I spent a long time before I even got into a piano bar. In fact, piano bars came about 25 years later. The first 20, 25, 30 years were all theatres and stuff like that. So my background has been with bands and stuff like that in theatres. And then I got into the piano bar scene for a way to see the world, really. You know, I'd done all what I wanted to do, and I started touring it, and it was a wonderful way to see the world. But it can be quite lonely, though.
Yeah.
So I know you've done some of that, but did you do that before you met Cliff? I presume you did, right?
I did. And so in 2003, I found piano bars after college here in Little Rock, Arkansas, where I am now. And that's where I met Cliff 4 years ago. But prior to meeting Cliff, I was on the road for many, many years. I took Little Rock to Branson, Missouri, Los Angeles, Las Vegas. And then that's when I found the international agent about 10 years ago. And I started traveling as a way to see the world. That was one of the big perks, but also to really take what I was doing at that time was the dueling piano show, which is 2 pianos. So I wanted to try my own show at that point in time. And that was a great way to go out and see the world and get to the next level with my own show. So that my first gig was at the Red Piano in St. Martin, the island of St. Martin. But I've done Amsterdam, Norway, Spain, all over the Caribbean, a lot of here in the States, all over. But mainly, the solo piano bars have really taken me more international than they have here stateside.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I've done a lot of cruise ships too. That's what took me to so many countries. But it was always a pleasure to follow you because I've done Amsterdam, same as you, and St. Martin, same as you. Because I always got a clean apartment.
Oh,
yeah.
Because I'm really OCD and really clean and tidy. And I have to say, folks, a little secret for you. Most piano players aren't the tidiest of people. But Susan is. I always got a clean fridge when Susan had been. It was nice.
Thank you for saying that. Cliff could probably tell you my closet's not so clean right now, but but I tried to leave it better than I found it because that's just, I don't know. I just felt that the need to make sure the next player felt welcome. So such fond memories on the road. And Cliff still does travel with me now as a duo in those same piano bars. So it's fun. And like you said, it does get lonely on the road. And there was a point in time where I thought that I'd have to kind of transition because it was wearing on me to be on the road as much by myself. But then Cliff came along and now we can do it together. So it's really awesome.
What's nice as well is the fact that because you're together now, you can create that bigger sound, the two of you, which is one of the things I struggled with for years because I spent most of my time working with the British Philharmonic Orchestra in the big shows. So I've always had a theatre sound, a big show. So when I started doing the piano bars, and the first thing my agent said, you can't use tracks. I said, well, my band's made the tracks. I said, I can't just sit there all night. I get bored. It wasn't for the audience. It was for me. I'd be bored, So I started working with Carnival Cruise Lines, and the first night they said, no backing tracks. You've got to be just, the bass line and the drums, like a lot of the piano players do. And I went, it's not me. I'll be bored. I can't sit here hours and hours and hours. Just I need this big sound. I'm a theatre singer. I play the piano, but I said Elton John doesn't just go out with nothing, does he? He's got Lionel Richie, Barry Manilow. They've all got a big show, right? So I want to put a show. And they went, well, we'll see how you get on. The first night in my piano bar, it was Carnival Cruise Lines. So I broke all the rules, and the cruise director came in, and my bar was full, and I went into my Phantom of the Opera and my Andre Bocelli. He said, look, sod it. If the bar's full and everyone's enjoying themselves, get on with it. You're probably not going to be popular amongst piano players, but we're happy because you're making us money.
No, and I heard that was your thing, and that is your thing, and it was really cool to hear about. I've never seen it. I've never seen you live in the solo piano bar to see that experience, but I've heard great things.
But it's been tough. I'll be honest with you. I've taken a lot of flack over the years of doing it, and people you always used to say, you shouldn't. Your piano players don't have tracks. They have this set thing. There's the keyboard on the top with the bass line and drums. And I said, but I've been a piano. When you think of the great piano players that we aspire to be, Lionel Richie, Elton John, Billy Joel, they always played with a big band. Well, that's the first 20 years of my career. That's what I did. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to carry on doing that. My voice is what I am. That's So
right.
If I don't enjoy myself, I don't want to do it, and I don't enjoy just sitting there on a lonely piano with a bass line going along. So I couldn't do it. So I upset everybody. But when they when they saw the success of the gig and how much money the bars made, they went, "Oh, just get on with it." You know, so I created my own little world of doing it my way.
For a good thing.
Yeah, bloody right. Bloody right. I've done it my own way for years. But we've got some more music, guys, I want to share with everybody. So let me play this one. This is the second one you sent me. Do you remember which one it is?
It's Taking Care of Business. And Cliff goes, I hope you didn't send me the one where I messed up on the guitar solo. So he might be mad at me. I don't know.
Well, we're going to find out now.
So do you want to give hundreds of times?
So come on then, Cliff. I'm going to click this button. I want you to give it the big build-up. You're the DJ announcing your song live to the world. Hit it, mate.
Do it.
Oh, gosh. I have no idea.
Well, I'll do it. Taking care of business. This is our motto during COVID, taking care of business.
Here we go.
I love this one. This goes out to James if he's listening.
From your alarm clocks, wanna take the 8:15 into the city. There's a whistle up above, people pushing, people shove, and the girls who try to look pretty. If your train's on time, you can get to work by 9. Start your slaving job to get your pay. If you ever get annoyed, look at me, I'm self-employed. I love working nothing all day. We'll be taking care of business every day, taking care of business every way. I'll be taking care of business, it's all mine. Taking care of business and working overtime, working. If it were easy as fishing, I could be a musician, making sounds louder and mellow. Getting second-hand guitar chances are you'll go far if you get in with the right bunch of fellows. Will people see you in the sun, just a line in the sun? Tell them that you like it this way. It's the work that we avoid when we're all self-employed. We love working for nothing all day.
TCBY.
You'll see taking care of business every day, taking care of business every way. I'll be taking care of business, it's all mine. Taking care of business and working overtime, work out.
Break it down.
Well, you get up every morning, come your alarm clocks, wanna take the 8:15 into the city. There's a whistle up above, people pushing, people shove, and the girls are trying to look pretty. And if your Uber's on time, you can get to work by 9. Start your slaving job to get your pay. It's the work that we avoid, cause we're all self-employed. We love working and nothing all day. We'll be taking care of business every day, taking care of business every way. We'll be taking care of business, it's all mine. Taking care of business and working overtime. Come on.
I love it. Absolutely love that. Great. Hey, mate, that's a great sound there.
Thank you.
I love it. I felt so
I picked one from a live video show, and we were fielding comments like you do on your show.
That's it. I was getting so excited. Look, you see, I've changed the lights. Look, I put some smoke out, and I thought,
Oh my gosh.
yeah. So I thought, hang on a minute. I want you make me feel like I want to play the guitar. So I'm gonna see if this works out. All right. I got my keyboard ready to go. Let's see if I can do it. Hang on a minute. This wasn't planned, but I just thought, what the hell? Hang on, where's the showtime? Here we go. Let's have a little go on this. That was a bit of fun. You got to have a bit of a laugh, ain't you, now and again?
Right. Well, I love all those extra sounds on that left-hand bass I have. I try to add horns every once in a while, but then I get scared of myself, so I go back to the.
Just go for it. That's what I always
Yeah.
say. Just do it. Do what you want to do. Hey, we got Yoel Hyman, one of my mates, the guy I wear the hat for over in Florida.
Yes, I know, Yoel. Hi, how are you? Good to see you out here.
Hey, Yoel, we got Cliff and Susan in the house, and I got your hat on, mate. Well, it's not your hat, but it's inspired by you. That's why I wear.
That is
That's
the kind
right.
of hat he wears.
He does. He wears a hat just like this. He does. He's like you. He does a show live most nights of the week, like you guys do.
I know he's doing fantastic. I tuned in the other night. It was great.
He is. He's absolutely great. I love him to bits. You're the only two piano players that I've had on, you know, because you touch nice people. That's one thing I find, you know. I don't want people on my show who are funny. And you get a lot of funny people in this business. Do you know what I mean? You do.
Funny ha-ha or funny weird?
Funny weird. Yeah, you get some funny people. So it's lovely to have two great people in you know, coming to the show.
We're honored to be here. I know it's such an honor to be here and watch you do all of these great. This production is so impressive. I wish we were to your level. One day we'll get there.
Yeah, of course you will. Absolutely. I got about 20, 30 years on your husband there. So, you know, you got plenty of time. Don't worry, mate. I've been doing it a bloody long time. Hey, it's great to have you both here. We've got some more music. We've got your own song coming up, and then you're going to take us out live. Do you reckon you can do that?
Well, remember we said we couldn't get it to work. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. We're gonna finish up with your song. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, that's okay. That's cool with you.
That's another thing that happens. You see, when you hit 50, you start forgetting things.
Oh, but I wanted you to see our little puppy dog.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Go on
2
then.
seconds.
Let's have a look.
Hey, while she's getting him, just something interesting. Your dad, knowing George Lucas, might have known my great uncle, James Prowse, who was actually the guy in the Darth Vader suit. You know, James Earl Jones was the voice, but my great uncle was actually in the suit.
Probably did. Yeah.
Cool.
Brilliant, mate.
This is
Look at
Booker.
that. We're gonna get the ratings up now. Everyone's gonna tune in now.
Get him to the camera.
Look at that.
This is Booker.
The little dog.
His name is Booker, and he's a little 6
Hang on a minute. What's his name?
2-year-old Yorkie.
Booker.
Booker, like a bookie. Booker.
Oh, Booker. Okay.
Yeah, Booker.
That sounds like a bit like a naughty word in England, but that's okay. No,
Oh.
it's okay.
No.
Okay.
Close.
Booker.
Close, but not.
See, he's a
Brilliant.
good boy. He's a good studio dog.
Does he I bet he doesn't go on tour with you, does he? Or does he?
He does sometimes.
He does.
We put him, and he flies under the seat on the airplane, and he loves to dig in the sand on the island. So
you can do that. We can't do that in England. I don't think we're allowed dogs on planes. But
I haven't flown to. It would be way too long to take him on a plane from the States and over there. But I have taken him to California and the Caribbean.
Brilliant. I love it. Fantastic. Well, you two, it's absolutely great. You're such lovely people, and I know you do so many things, so many wonderful things, and it's been an absolute pleasure having you on the show tonight. It really has. So
thank you so much for having us.
No, it's my pleasure, and everyone that's watching, please do go in the descriptions below in the YouTube description here, and you will see Cliff and Susan's website, and you can also click on their chat as well. And that'll take you to their YouTube channel. Go and click on it and subscribe to it. Ring the bell and all that great stuff. So I'd love to. Yeah, do it. It's hard, isn't it? It's hard to get people to do it. It takes a long time. But once it starts getting traction, it starts, we all start at zero. Everyone starts at zero. My channel's been around for about 15 years. But right back to when I was Phantom, right back. But I didn't do anything with it until about 3 months ago. And I've gone from like nothing to 3,500 in a couple of months. So it's you can do it. It takes a lot of bloody work though, to be honest.
But you're such an inspiration. We've done over almost 70 shows on Facebook, and our plan is to get to the YouTube side to really grow over there. So it's been awesome watching you. So yes, please do go ring the bell, because you can stay tuned to some of our live shows we're going to be doing soon.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And once you go over to YouTube, you can search for it, and you can search for Susan and Cliff's music forever and ever and ever. You can't do that on Facebook, all right? So it's really important that you check out YouTube. Absolutely wonderful. Well, I'm going to sing one more song, and then I'm going to come back, and you're going to close the show. You're going to close my show tonight, which no one ever closes my show. I'm not sure why I'm letting you do that. Maybe it's because you've got record numbers, and I like Cliff's beard, so it's probably
Thank you.
All right. So over the Easter Sunday, did you see Andre Bocelli sing at Easter Sunday? Did you see that?
No, I didn't. I heard about it though.
23 million people watched it live, and there was 6 opera singers around the world, myself included, that all did something just before he started singing. And it was interesting because he went just a little bit late, which enabled us just to get our song out, which was amazing because I went viral for about 30 seconds. I got 11,000 views in 30 seconds because everybody was looking for Andre, and so it was brilliant. It was good. Yeah, it was. If you look on my thumbnail, I did it all in the theme and everything like that, and sung the same songs. But I'm going to play that for you now, and then we're going to come straight back to you guys, and you're going to rock out the show. I'm so excited because it's one of your own songs as well, right?
Yes.
All right. We'll be right back after a bit of Andre Bocelli, Martyn Lucas style. Very different from what Susan and Cliff are going to close the show with. Here we go.
Time to say goodbye. Suona vive Marie che la sol. No escono piedi. It's time to say goodbye. Con me partirò. Suona vive Marie che la sol. No escono piedi. It's time to say goodbye. Con me partirò. Suona vive Marie che la sol. No escono piedi. It's time to say goodbye. Con me partirò. Suona vive Marie che la sol. No escono piedi. Con me. sommar nästan norma più principessa nella stanza nessun dorma. Mi stroi cosa in me e la mia nessun saprà no ce la mancherà quando splenderà e l'alba vincerà. Bacio cielo re in silenzio che ti onnì. Ben vincerò. Thank you very much.
There we are. We're back now again with Susan and Cliff. And during that, Cliff said to me, "What are those? What are those words mean you just sang there in Italian?" And I could have lied, but I don't do that. I told him the truth. I said I ain't got a bloody clue. Some of the words I sing, I don't know. That's the truth. I should probably find out what I'm singing, to be honest, shouldn't I?
Yeah, just the title of the song. I don't even.
I have no idea. Do you know what? I learned that opera by mistake one day. I was driving to a gig. It was back in England, and it was years and years ago, before I did any opera at all, because Phantom isn't really opera. It's more pop opera, really. But years later after that, I was driving to the gig and was making silly noises in the truck, just driving the truck, making, funny, silly noises. And people in the truck were laughing at me. And I was going, well, this is what opera singers sound like, isn't it? They go, rah. And they went, no, it sounds ridiculous. And I went, I think it sounds all right. I actually think it sounds right. So one night, it was a late night little pub gig where we knew the owners and we played till 4 a.m, which in England is really, really late because the pubs close at 11. So let me just get that straight, right? So so this little pub in the countryside where no one, like 10 people go there and that's it. They locked all the doors. We put beer mats over our head. We got completely drunk and looked like silly. And I started singing Nessun Dorma and everybody loved it. They went, mate, it's brilliant. We love it. And I went, really? Because it wasn't my natural voice. And then next day I did it again and people liked it. And then it became one of the things I did. Isn't it funny how that happens?
Yeah, that's funny.
You just don't know what's going to happen. You never know. I didn't know you were going to be here tonight with your dog. See, didn't know that was going to happen, did I?
Yeah, man.
Well, I just thought he would bring ratings up, right?
Everybody, this is why I've started my new channel, Martyn Lucas's Story of the Cats. I tell stories with all these little cats. People, crazy, isn't it? Anyway, you've been an absolute pleasure on the show. I wish you all the very best. You've been an inspiration. As I say, wherever I go, I always hear great things about you two.
Thank you.
And you always leave the apartment nice, which is always nice for me when I turn up because I like it that way. And I really, really appreciate it. So thank you ever so much for taking the time and putting the trouble in to get it all planned out to be on the show. I appreciate
it was an honor to be on this. We really thank you for your support, and we hear great things about you. So it's awesome to get to collaborate virtually. You know, we never see each other in person. We're always on the road.
Nobody ever does. Nobody ever does, do they? You never see anyone. I don't see anyone. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I'm gonna finish now with one of your songs. This is Driving Me Crazy. This is one of your own songs, isn't it?
Yes, and you can get it on Spotify, iTunes,
Amazon,
many other places that you can download and stream music.
I've got a single I released years ago called Anybody Out There. It did all right in England. It bought me a motorbike. I had 16,000 downloads, but it doesn't make any money, does it, on your iTunes? I don't know about if it works for you. I get about 1 cent for every 10. I mean, it's like what's the point?
iTunes makes good money if people actually buy it, but nobody buys it. Everyone streams
it. If you download
exactly. They just stream it, don't they? I get these little things. I'm with Reverb Nation, like distributor, and every few months it goes, 500 people streamed your song. I might have $50 here. I go out, I buy a steak. Oh no, it's about 3 cents.
And Reverb Nation takes a cut. Whatever.
Yeah.
I know. And Apple get a cut, and it's like, what's the flipping point in it? Anyway, it's been an absolute pleasure. I could talk to you all night, but we need to probably wrap it up. So I'm going to leave you now with this. This is Cliff and Susan, their own song, everybody. And you can check this out now. This will be everywhere, but on the YouTube channel. But go over to Cliff and Susan's YouTube channel. Subscribe. Ring the bell. Do you know why you have to ring the bell? Do you know why you have to ring the bell, folks? Do you know why you got to do it?
So you can chat?
No.
So you get notified?
Get notified.
No. So you need to know this. You have on a YouTube channel.
Tell me.
If people subscribe to your channel and don't ring the bell, they'll never know when you produce stuff again. Just like Facebook, right? If you like someone's page but never look at it, Facebook never shows you it, right?
So ring the bell.
You got to ring the bell and then click all. You get a third option. Click all. And when you click all, every single thing you do, your subscribers get notified. And then you might have a chance that they'll actually listen to it. But if they don't ring the bell, they'll subscribe to it and never know they did it, and they'll forget all about it. And 10 years from now, you'll have 1 million subscribers and wonder why you got no views because no one's watching anything.
Oh,
crazy.
Well,
crazy world. Crazy world. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with this. Driving Me Crazy. This is Cliff and Susan's own original material. Until next time, God bless America. God save the Queen. Be safe and see you on the road. Long live rock and roll. Bye-bye.
Bye.
1, 2. You know I've loved you for a long time.
Thank you.
You swear that someday you'll be mine. Well, I hope that someday is tomorrow. 'Cause I'm afraid that you might change your mind. Don't you know that, baby, you're driving me crazy. I'm going out of my mind every time I see you. Don't you know that, baby, you're driving me crazy. So give me one good chance to never let you go. You say that you don't want your heart broke, but I swear that I will never try. Make me feel like I'm a hero. If I can't have your love, I think I'll die. Don't you know that, baby, you're driving me crazy. I'm going out of my mind every time I see you. Don't you know that, baby, you're driving me crazy. Give me one good chance, never let you go. that you don't want your heart broke. But I swear that I will never try. You make me feel like I'm a hero. If I can't have your love, I think I'll die. Don't you know that, baby, you're driving me crazy. I'm going out of my mind every time I see you. Don't you know that, baby, you're driving me crazy. So give me one good chance, I'll never let you go. Give me one good chance, I'll never let you go. I said give me one good chance, and never let you go.
And there we go, folks. See you next time from me, Martyn, Lucas, Susan, and Cliff. Give us a shout out, guys. Wonderful stuff. Do it again because I muted you. I couldn't hear you.
Thank you.
There you go. Awesome. See you next time, folks. Bye bye for now.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Thank you.